Right off the bat, doesn't touch the floor. It looks like it hovers above the ground. So let's take a look at the front here. So immediately I can see that it has a sleek design. The missiles are inside of the ship's hull surface, right? Okay. You can see the size 2 Badger here on the bottom. Not seeing where the other two are, but I know that... Oh, they're on top of the ship. Ah, okay. Alright, we'll take a look at those later when we get inside of the ship. So here we've got an exhaust. I think those are the 8 missiles. I think those are the only missiles that come inside of the ship. So we have our entry point here, which we'll come back to that. And this is the bed, the back. Which I'll be honest with you, the reason I never flew the ship in the first place was because I wasn't crazy about that open back for the bed in the first place. So here's another feature I'm not really too crazy about, is this sealed off area that won't let you enter your ship from the cargo bed. I kind of wish that they gave you accessibility to the interior of your ship. There's a lot of ships these days that offer you multiple ways of entry to your ship. So it would have been nice to see something like that implemented here for the Nomad. Alright, so let's take a look inside. Okay. Alright. Take a look at the outside again. So there you can see it looks like the other 2 Panthers are right on the top of the surface. So yeah, you can kind of see like how it looks like a turtle shell, or resembles a turtle in a way. Like cockpit kind of just looks like the turtle's head sticking out. And the fact that like a turtle can stick his arms and legs inside of the shell is what makes me feel like, you know, later on when we pull the landing gear up, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But alright, back to the interior. Let's take a look inside. So inside, this is really futuristic looking, I will say that much. So what do we have here? Okay, so we got a toilet here, so a half bathroom. Looks like a closet that we cannot utilize at the moment, but in the future, when that is a thing, we'll have accessibility to that. You can access the cargo bed from here, but once again, there's no way to actually enter the area from here. Ship components. Alright, I think that's about it for here. So in this next area is going to be the living quarters, so, you know, can't survive without that pre-workout. Super pro, right? Alright. Got some, like, coffee and everything. Yep, I'm having me up right now. Good stuff. Alright. Washing dishes, we got a sink. So here, we've got a seat for whenever we're going to eat. Sit down and enjoy ourselves a nice little meal. Things of that nature. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it does that every single time. I just want to change the angles on my character. But alright, let's go ahead and close this. Here we have our bed, and I just love how everything is just well designed and sleek. So the interior of the ship, CIG, excellent job. You guys did a great job on this. I really do like it. And here we are with the cockpit, which I like the door that separates the cockpit from the quarters. It definitely makes it a lot more personal. So, gotta appreciate that. Alright, so next thing, let's hear how she sounds.
Welcome. Your journey begins now. All systems operational.
Okay. So, she reminds me of kind of like the Origin ship works a little bit. But let's get into the interface here really quickly and look at the interface. So right off the bat, tell me what you guys think of when you look at this interface, guys. Like, you know what I'm thinking of, like right away, right? You guys ever hear of the app Game Glass for Star Citizen? Right away, that's immediately what I think of. It's definitely futuristic with all the touch screens and things like that. But I do like the fact that you're able to control a lot more of the interface because of the touchscreen and the options that they give you right away. Um, so I find that very interesting, especially if you are flying the ship coupled with Game Glass. So I definitely would like to see more things like that, but me personally, I do still enjoy my toggles and switches as a pilot. So um, let's get ready to head out.
Missile locked.
Alright, we're gonna have to just shoot the missile at him and go low. There we go. Whoa. Ah!
Got a surprise for ya!
Shield hit.
This is gonna be a tough fight, guys. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. Unless we can get some of these guys to crash. Cycling shields. I've got no more missiles, unfortunately, because this would be the ideal situation to use missiles. Our Hurricane's a target, so let's go ahead and try to see.
Shield hit.
Try to dodge that!
Yeah!
Destroyed.
All right. That's it. We're just here to make money, so you can do it. Now we just gotta get away from these guys. Woo! Oh man, that took work. I will tell you that right now. That took some work. Let's go ahead and set down somewhere and...
Landing gear engaged.
Yeah, for a VHRT and Atmo, absolutely. That was definitely not the ideal fight you want to do. I will say that much. But can it do it? Yes. Yes, it can. So, I mean, daily driver, can it do Atmo fight? Mind you, that was a VHRT. I had no missiles. I had the one missile from that was left over. If I had more missiles, it would have been much easier. But if you use your mind and use your basically your the land formations around you, you can make it difficult for them to basically catch you. I think that the turn rate on this ship is not the worst. I think it's okay. It's manageable. Like I said, the 3 size 3s Definitely matching the Gladius's firepower is good. You have 3 size 1 shields. My shields I don't think went down not a single time, so that's pretty convenient to have if you are in a combat situation where you need to either escape, or if you are doing something like this, you know, a VHRT or an HRT or anything like that. But I'm impressed. What can I say? I'm gonna switch everything to shields. I'm impressed. For the ship that it is, you know, you've got a bed, so you can basically bed log. You've got a small kitchenette that will probably be able to be utilized in the future. You've got vehicle storage space, so you can actually bring things with you and store it in your vehicle, as well as the 20 SCU of cargo that you can do if you're going to cargo run. You can do box missions in this ship. You know, you've got facilities. You know, and the answer is yes, it can do combat. Do you have to work at it? Absolutely, 100%. I think if you're skilled enough, you can make this work. And yeah, if you can do low flying and you're comfortable with not smacking into the ground, controlling your throttle and everything like that, I definitely think it's doable. Now, my final verdict for the ship, I would definitely put it in my top 5 starter ship list. It's definitely up there in the top 5 starter ship list for the most affordable ships, and you know, for what it offers more, you know, gameplay loops and things of that nature. You know, you've got the rear bed in the back that you can also carry a rock for mining. So it offers a lot of value for the cost, and that alone, you know, makes the ship definitely interesting. Now, I will say this. This is after upgrading the ship. I flew the ship stock. I did a VHRT with a stock ship, and I died in 2 seconds. They will completely obliterate you unless you do the proper upgrades.